was to use the students' creativity to help teach Oakland County about money management. And in the time that we've done that, thanks to the generous support of our sponsor, Flagstar Bank, we have given out, by tonight, it will be $80,000 in scholarships that go, yes, that is something to celebrate. And that $80,000 is going to Oakland County students, and students in 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. A 9th grader's got the same shot at earning a $1,000 scholarship as a 12th grader. We do for each grade $1,000, $750, and $500 for 12th, 11th, 10th, and 9th grade. Sometimes we'll do an honorable mention. It is so hard to choose because the artwork is so incredible that sometimes we'll do an honorable mention at a different amount. But the artwork that the students do is displayed on all this beautiful artwork that you see back here, and everyone, by the way, has to take the time to look at all of the work. But when it leaves here, it's going to go back to the county treasurer's office. And every single person that comes to the county treasurer's office, many times come into the office in a time when their finances are in a bad place. Every one of those people is going to see your children's artwork, your students' artwork, and it's going to inspire them to think about the situation that they're in and hopefully to become financially empowered, such that we use money as a tool in our life, not the other way around. We have had over 115 submissions for this year's art contest. Let's hear it for those 115 artists. And that's from 9 different school districts this year. And one of the things when I started this contest with the help of a number of people that we're going to hear from, one of the things that I said was, I want the students to decide what artistic media they want to use to tell their story. And so the students get to choose. It could be a drawing, it could be a painting, it could be a sculpture, it could be a video. We've had some really fun video submissions over the years. And every single piece of art, not only is it up on the wall at our treasurer's office for a year, but every single piece of art is up on our online art gallery at the treasurer's office website at oakgov.com/treasury. And so the work really is a part of us and becomes a part of Oakland County. And you just, as the different works, including photography, as they scroll across this screen, you just get a feel for what these students are all about and where they're coming from. Now, before we get to the main event, which is, I got to tell you, my favorite part of this is the students coming up. And all the students that participated, everyone gets a chance to come up here tonight and to just tell us a little bit about where you were coming from. Because students, we want you to know that we really value your perspective and what you think is important to us. And so we cherish the opportunity to hear that. And so we're just excited about that. But before we do, I want to take a moment to acknowledge Beth Correa from Flagstar Bank. Beth, did you want to come up and...
Sure.
Come on up and say a few words. Let's hear it for Beth Correa. Without the generosity of Flagstar, which does offer a range of banking services, this would not be possible. And so, Beth Correa.
Thank you, Andy. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Flagstar Strand Theater. It's such a beautiful place. We're glad you had the opportunity to come out tonight. This is the 7th year that we've sponsored the Andy Meisner's Art and Financial Literacy Contest. And you wouldn't think of putting art and financial literacy together, right? Those two don't really seem to go well together. But they really work for Flagstar because we're passionate about financial literacy, and our employees volunteer a lot of their time to help young people and adults understand budgeting, how to buy a home, how to save money. And one of our giving priorities for our foundation is arts and culture. So those two really do work well together. And just looking at some of the artwork, it clearly inspired some really terrific creative processes and some really great doing this. I know it's really a great event, and we really appreciate being a part of it. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Beth. Great partners, and you got to check out this theater. But it's named the Flagstar Strand Theater, and the renovation of this beautiful theater would not have been possible had Flagstar not come to the table. So we really appreciate that, and I just want to say that we love every community in Oakland County. We are in our county seat of Pontiac, which is a very important community in Oakland County, and everyone's getting to see a great look at Pontiac tonight. There's an art crawl that's going on, and so in addition to tonight, feel free to participate, and if you haven't been, come back to Pontiac, because there's a lot of good things that are happening right here. Now, I also want to acknowledge, speaking of Pontiac, we have the superintendent of the Pontiac School District here, Kelly Williams. Kelly, will you stand up and be acknowledged? We appreciate you and your leadership, your team. We've been so honored to have the Pontiac School District participate in our contest, I think every year of the contest. Thanks in large part to your fantastic art teacher and faculty. So we appreciate you. I also want to acknowledge Susan Hardin and Brad Mishaw from OLSA, the Oakland Livingston Human Services Agency. Will you guys stand up? And Susan, will you care to come up? And, Brad, okay, come on up. Listen, the name is Oakland Livingston Human Services Agency. They call it OLSA for short, but they do amazing work in the community. Brad, tell them a little bit about OLSA so that we know.
First, thank you, Andy, for letting us be a part of the Art Literacy Contest. We've been a part of it for, I think now, 4 years. This is our 4th year acting as fiduciary.
Here's my sisters.
He's on one up this way, now he's going back there. He's on probably 6 foot.
So he looks nice and short.
Yeah.
I'm short. Nobody's going to be short as me either.
Right. We would be lucky if we came to his ankles.
Come on, Nana.
We'd be lucky if we came to his ankles.
Here's my sister.
Sit down.
Yes, ma'am. That you say something.
Honey?
I thought you were saying something to me when you was pointing, so I was checking to make sure. Such pretty art. An elephant.
Good evening, good evening. How are you tonight?
Good.
I am Andy Meister, the Oakland County Treasurer, and I am so happy to have all of you here today in this beautiful Flagstar Strand Theater to celebrate our artists. And tonight is all about the student artists who took a little chance in participating in this art contest, and in doing so, share with us and share with the whole world their brilliance, their creativity, and their commitment to using the arts as a way of teaching people about smart money management. And you know, a lot of times when I go to speak to the different classes, I always say that when I was a kid, if my parents were fighting about something, and it happened sometimes, 9 times out of 10, it was a fight about money, right? Money is something that can be such a conflict in people's life, but if we take the time, especially if we take the time when we're young, to learn a little bit about money management, and even just some of the basics, then we take something that has a potential to control our lives, and these money management skills allow us to take control